Oh dear. Match. Oh, I see. Match is in. Managed to assert a fourfold calculated hypothesis. In other words, you are the something here that doesn't match, correct? Huh. It appears you've met your match. No worries. That's just one match. There's still the rest of the game to go. I wonder. He's sad, yes, but not shocked.
Got it.
There we go. Uendo, I'm noticing something strange with these emotions. Something stranger with teasy choke. What the fuck? Something stranger with cheesy toe skin, you say? No, something strange with these emotions. How could you have heard something stranger with cheesy toe skin? I don't know. Maybe it's me who's got some cheese in my ears. Did he will the floor? Did he will the floor to open up and swallow his cushion out of shame for that bad joke? The point I'm trying to make is that I noticed something unexpected in your emotions. Now stop partying and come out where I can see you. Bailiff, please bring the witness a few replacement cushions. Okay. So what was this unexpected thing you noticed? Oh, come on, he's on us at a few cushions, not a few dozen. Now we've all had a good laugh. Please continue, Miss Sykes. Who's laughing? Oh, focus, Sophia, don't get yourself get rattled. When you entered the room and saw your master slump motionless over the table, you weren't the least bit shocked, Uendo. Don't you think that's a little odd? Is it though? The lack of surprise means you were prepared for what you saw, and I think I know why. The reason Uendo wasn't shaken when he saw his master's dead body was because... Uendo, I think maybe the reason you weren't shaken was because you already knew you would find your master dead. What? What kind of thing is that to say? You've got it all wrong. Right, I just remembered something. I thought Shisha was just sleeping when I saw him. Bullshit. You thought he was sleeping. Sounds plausible, but What made you think he was asleep? Well, he had his arms up on the table as if he was taking a nap. Oh, and one other thing, there was that note too. A note? What note? Ah, he must be talking about this. It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting, do not disturb. Yes, that's the note I saw. After reading that, who wouldn't think Shisho was napping? It's a pretty reasonable assumption. You've got to be kidding me. That's right, I saw this note, and that's why I thought Shisho was asleep. I want to change my testimony to include that statement. Alright, I'll run an update. Something seemed off and he went straight to anger.
Got it!
Yuendo, I noticed something funny in your emotions again. Funny, you say? I guess I'm an entertainer of my caliber can make people laugh even with my emotions. I didn't mean that kind of funny, quite the opposite actually. When you went to the dressing room, I see you suddenly felt anger. What I want to know is what made you feel angry all of a sudden. What? Let's see. Oh yeah, now I remember. As I was going in, I whacked my little piggy on something. I was so annoyed with my own clumsiness. Wait, you mean you stubbed your pinky toe? It's just a little bump on my little piggy. No big deal. It's embarrassing, really. Sounds more like he's hiding something. I better dig deeper. No need to be embarrassed, Yendo, but I'm afraid it's something we do need to look into. I don't see anything you could have stubbed your toe on. In the area around the dressing room door of this picture. Maybe there was something at the time. Yendo, what exactly did you stub your toe on? What an irrelevant question. You dishonour the soul of the victim with these unnecessary delays. You tell her, really, who doesn't stub their toe every once in a while? You really gotta fuss over every small detail like this? Well, the thing is... Even the most subtle of fluctuations in a person's psyche can clue us into the truth. That's why it's important to get to the bottom of this question. Plus, if I back down, who knows what new insults Simon will hurl my way. Is there really no trace left of what Yuendo stubbed his toe on by the door? What in the world might have been there then that is not there now? Yuendo, is this what you stubbed your toe on? Oh, I could never stub my toe on that. That'll really be starting things out on the wrong foot. Right, Mr. Golden Ager? Golden Ager? Don't you dare send me off to the retirement home yet, Sonny? Anyway, I heard Miss Sosin stubbed her toes on her teeth as her foot entered her mouth. Well, defense, you ready to let it go and move on now? Of course not. Well, Yuendo stubbed his little toe on. is a vitally important question, I think. Well, I mean, it has to be the table thinking about it properly, right? Because, I mean, look at the way it's angled.
Take that!
Oh, ah. TV, maybe?
Take that!
Please take a look at this photo of the crime scene. Do you see it? This long track that goes from the door all the way across the room? No, I didn't. I just noticed the unplugged plug. Now you mention, I do see traces of something getting dragged. And the drag mark ends here at the TV. That implies the TV was originally by the door. Oops, sorry. I'm convinced this TV is the object the witness stubbed his toe on. Well, you know how about it? Yes, you're right, it was the TV. Oh, come on. There, the noise level dropped again. Yes, I stubbed my pinky toe on the TV. But what of it? Why is this so important to you? So the noise went down but hasn't completely disappeared yet. Which means he's still hiding something. Let's try this tactic instead. Uendo, why was the TV moved there? Shisha must have wanted to move it so he could watch my routine. What a place to put it, right there in the middle of the doorway like that. I didn't want to bump into it again, so I put it back where it belonged. Performances on stage can be reviewed in the dressing room using that TV cam. Using that TV? That's right, it's a closed circuit monitor that shows the stage. I see. Now what? I can't find anything else out of place. And I still haven't gotten the noise level down to 0 yet. Simon, I'm still getting noise here, but I don't see anything else fishy. Huh. That's precisely why amateurs are such a bother. Sorry? I'm in no mood to play nursemaid here, but if that's what it takes to save the sober shop. Oi, Wendo. Here's a curiosity for you. This table master tornado has slumped over in the head, looks like it was moved by normal. That wasn't a real sentence. Let's try again. This table master tornado is slumped over. Looks like it was moved. Did you happen to bump into it while you were moving the TV back? Oh my, yes, you're right. The TV hit the table and Shisho's body moved with a jolt. It's when I first realised Shisho was dead. Oh, but how scared I was. I see. Thank you. We're finally getting a more precise picture of how the body was discovered. I'd wager you need to put the spurs to Uendo just a trifle longer. Right. We can't keep asking to burn me out like this. It's time for me to regain my footlong and really stand out on my own. Uendo, what you said just now about discovering your master's death. Can you please describe all that again for the court in detail? I suppose, alright. But before you do, let me just plug in the latest information. I tried to enter the dressing room but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I tried to put the TV back in its normal spot, I realised Shisho was dead. Disproportionate sadness, I think. Nope. Okay. Yes, come on, we've seen this already. Oops. Nobody's seeing any emotions I consider out of place. How about you, Simon? How many times are you going to come running to me? No, I was just looking for a second opinion. Well, take another good look at the flow of emotions. Don't just look for simple inconsistencies. Look at the intensity of the emotions too. That's what I was doing. I see. Thanks, Simon. There you go. That's odd. After the initial shock of finding the victim dead, you reacted with surprise again. What was it that surprised you, Uendo, besides your master's death? What do you mean? What's more, you were even more surprised the second time than the first. What could have surprised you more than finding your late master? Search me, your little fiend must have made a mistake.
Silence!
The girl is as sharp as a trout, to be sure. but her ability to hear people's emotions is absolute. Now get to remembering you, Endo. What was it that surprised you?
That was a compliment, right?
Well, Oh, shit.
No, we pushed him too hard and he's mentally all over the place. His emotions are completely out of control.
Out of control? Care to explain how that's relevant?
You know how normally I listen for hidden emotions in a witness's voice? From there I look for inconsistencies between the testimony and the emotions. But sometimes a person's feelings can run too high, making it hard to get proper readings.
So that's how your Matrix program works. Fascinating.
Ordinarily, it's just one emotion that runs out of control, but it seems there's nothing ordinary this time.
I...
I knew it.
What's got your knickers all in a bunch now?
Endo has multiple emotions running out of control at the same time. I've never seen anything like this ever.
How does one bring a situation like this back under control?
I have to find the root cause of his tangled mess before I can treat him. If I can identify what's causing this emotional rampage, I can probe and dive in further. I need to point to what I think the root cause is and probe again. Through this process, I can identify exactly what's causing Endo so much stress.
And that'll help bring his emotions under control. In that case, let's get started, shall we?
Alright, I can't guarantee success, but it's definitely worth a shot. Time to look for the root cause of Endo's rampaging emotions. I get it now. The cards are the root of it all. Don't try to deny it. You can't hide your feelings from me. The dying message left at the scene of the crime. This is what causing you distress. Now, the dying message was the cause of those feelings. It means the phrase "Owen Forth" must mean something to you.
His cushions disappeared again.
There, noise level 0. Finally.
The dying message consists of 2 words, Owen and Forth, but neither of these 2 words have anything to do with this witness. This topic warrants no further argument.
Sure, there may not seem to be any direct connection between Endo and the message, for now. But why don't you wait and decide what's necessary after you hear my theory?
I trust you've hit upon something, Athena.
Yep, if my theory is right, we can finally solve the case of Endo and the mysterious Owen Forth.
Well, go on then. I can already tell this promises to be interesting. Now, please share your theory with the court, Miss Sykes.
There was something puzzling to me about Yuendo's out-of-control emotions just now. Namely that there were 3 distinct reactions present. I'd never seen that before, and I wondered how it could all be possible.
Is there a conclusion to this meandering musing of yours?
Hold your horses, I'm getting there. So, could a person flip between 3 distinct emotions in such intensity like a switch? In the end, I concluded it just wasn't possible.
So that's it, is it? A bit unconventional, but I'll grant it's possible within the realm of psychology. Within the realm of psychology? I'm afraid you have to explain it to the old man up on the bench.
Your Honour, my theory is Yuendo. With so many distinct personas, it's clear to me Yuendo has dissociative identity disorder.
Ooh, what does that even mean?
Your Honour, the defence would treat this trial as a child's jest. Multiple personality disorder, a preposterous proposition indeed. Would you not agree, witness? How did she know? How did she figure it out?
Pokunka!
I can't believe it. I did it, Simon. I've read papers on it before, but to think to see a case of it for myself.
Blimey. Raguko artists tell stories as different characters, but as different personalities. Hey you, lawyer girl. Got a problem with us, huh?
No problem at all.
This is all very hard to believe, but now we've established the witness has multiple personalities. Could each of them please introduce themselves to this court?
Yuendo Tornado. I'm a Raguko storyteller, as you know. Hello, everybody. Patch is the friendly jester here.
Okay, he was putting on a woman personality there. I better change up the voice.
Kisagawa, courtesan. And that's all of you? Yes, that's all of us. So there's 3 personalities in total. Yuendo, Patches and Kisagawa, huh? Well, Simon, what do you think now?
That's your one lucky duck. Just be glad they were dense enough to help you out.
Can you just straight up say I did a great job for a change? You appear to be quite proud of your self-defense, but all you've done is infringe upon the privacy of the witness. I couldn't disagree more, prosecutor. Now we know there are 3 personalities. There's a new way for us to interpret the meaning of a certain piece of evidence has arisen.
A new interpretation? Oh, now I'm very curious. What's this piece of evidence you're talking about, Miss Sykes?
Now we know about Yuendo and his personalities, this now makes perfect sense.
Take that!
The Karuta cards?
That's right, Your Honour. Recall the original dying message left at the scene. We didn't have a clue to what Owen Forth could have possibly meant. But now with this new information about Yuendo and his personalities, isn't it possible what Owen Forth actually means? A secret 4th personality of Yuendo's? A personality named Owen?
Ah! Pokunka!
Yuendo must have kept this dissociative identity disorder from us because he didn't want to be associated in any way with the dying message.
No, that's not why. We kept our disorder a secret for a different reason altogether.
We've been taking advantage of our affliction to act as various Raguko characters. If word of it got out, well, our reputation as Raguko artists would be tarnished, as would the Tornado name.
Why, though?
That's why we kept it a secret from everyone except members of the Tornado School. But really, there's no fourth personality, it's just the three of us in here.
A plausible enough sounding story. But it doesn't prove you didn't rearrange the cards, does it?
But I will concede it's highly likely the witness rearranged the cards. Is Prosecutor Submardi actually agreeing with us?
However, is it not also possible the accused killed Master Tornado? And then left that message in order to frame the witness? And upon noticing the cards when he found the victim's body, Uendo rearranged. A fantastic tale, but a tale nonetheless. No one outside the Tornado School knew about Uendo's multiple personalities. Uendo just finished saying so himself.
Ah, that is true, but an ultimately meaningless point. The witness was only in the dressing room for 2 to 3 minutes. That's far too little time to commit murder, wouldn't you say?
Objection!
Then who's to say he couldn't have done it before his discovery?
Ah, that spring chick memory of yours. Have you already forgotten Prosecutor Blackwell's testimony?
Simon's testimony? Oh.
That's right, until just a few minutes before Uendo entered the dressing room, Typhoon Tornado was confirmed to still be alive. Ugh!
No!
Not only that, but Uendo was on stage until just before he discovered the body. A bulletproof alibi that I have already confirmed with several audience members.
No!
I also heard his Rakugo performance that day was a steaming pile of... well, you get the picture.
I'm afraid so. I really stunk up the stage, didn't I?
And yet I have a perfect alibi. Indeed. Why not land a coup de grace on the defence by describing your alibi, witness?
Okie dokie smoky.
I was on stage until just moments before I went into the dressing room.
The entire audience was my witness. But my performance was a huge bust. Not a single soul laughed.
I'll never be able to live down how terribly I bombed during that very important show. Uendo was on stage before he found the body, so he could not have committed the crime. It is time to let it all go, defence, and move on.
We'll get this, Prosecutor Submardi. The Right Anything Agency never gives up. We'll fight to the bitter end.
Allow me to say this once more. Let it go and move on.
And allow me to say once more, I'm never giving up.
Let it go and...
Never!
This is pointless. You should have taken advantage of this opportunity while you could, you foolish child. Your worthless convictions only serve to prolong the accused's suffering. If words will not sway you, perhaps pain will.
Oh no, anything but this.
サトライマをマンドもさましで足し抜けたらガセよそのか
What's the big idea, Prosecutor Sudmarty?
That was but a small dose of punishment for your misguided conviction. Are you now a bit more inclined to give up as instructed?
As if.
In that case, you must require another dose. Not bloody likely. I don't give two shits about your beliefs, but if Sykes don't know where to submit to you here, I won't be able to eat good sober anymore.
That's right. For Mr. Wet's future and Prosecutor Blackwell's stomach, I will never give up.
You will rule those words, defence, of that I can assure you.
Hold it!
I wouldn't be so sure it was you on the stage.
Are you asking whether it could have possibly been some imposter?
I guess so.
Unlike a big arena, a Raguko theatre is a cosy little place. It would be hard to fool an audience in such an intimate setting, don't you think?
I guess you're right.
Good. I'm glad we got cleared up, because I guess you could say...
Hold it!
Was there anything special about the stage or performance you can tell me? For example, were the lights dimmer than usual? Any problems or accidents? Not a thing. Everything was the same as always. Mr. Prosecutor, you questioned the audience, didn't you?
Yes, of course. Apparently nothing seemed amiss to them except, well, one small thing.
One small thing? Oh, it's so embarrassing. I tried my best, really, I did.
Hold it!
Do you have any idea what went wrong? I'm not sure if it was my performance or if it was just that particular audience. Or maybe it was the story I picked. Every entertainer knows this kind of thing happens from time to time. I guess that makes sense. Still, I wonder how he could have flopped at his own commemorative show. Maybe I should dig into things a bit more. Can you tell me which Raguko story you performed?
I could, but I'm not sure it would mean anything to the uninitiated.
Well, even if I might not get it, can you at least try me?
Alright, if you insist. The story I performed is called Tokisoba, otherwise known as Time Sober.
Time sober, huh? Maybe Uendo's right. He only said the name of the routine, I'm already lost.
Ah, so you performed Time Sober, did you?
What? You know Professor Submarty?
In the course of my studies last night, I became familiar with a number of stories. I must say, Defense, you would do well to prepare better for your next trial.
Simon, what's Time Sober about?
Look it up yourself. Allow me to give an overview. The story takes place on a winter's night. A man orders a bowl of soba in a street stall. How are you doing, sir? What can I get for you? I see you've got the seaweed-topped hamaki. Now, a bowl of shibagu, my good man. Sure is cold, isn't it? Like a hot bowl of... For fuck's sake, I hate it when they do this. What can I get for you? I see you've got seaweed-topped hamaki soba and topped shippoku soba. I'll have a bowl of shippoku, my good man. It sure is cold tonight, isn't it? But there's nothing like a hot bowl of noodles and soup to warm the soul. One shippoku coming up. So how's business? Not great, sir. Is that so? Well, that's great because things are going to get better from here, right? Well, prosecutor! The customer talks on and on like this. Finally, when he's done eating, he goes to pay for his soba. So how much do I owe you? 16 months, sir. I see. Sorry, but I only have small change on me. I'll count the coins into your palm, so should you hold your hand for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What time is it? It's 9, sir. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Thanks and bye. Very well done, Prosecutor Son Marley. That was excellent.
Huh? I don't get it. What's so funny about that?
Don't you see? The customer paid with coins, counting them one by one. Just after counting 8, he asked about the time. The sober vendor answered with 9.
Oh, I get it. Made the vendor say 9 and continued counting from 10.
Exactly. He cheated the sober vendor out of 1-1 with smooth talking. The story continues with another man who saw the whole thing and tries to do the same. But he bundles a trick and ends up paying more than 16-1 for his sober. The story ends on that punchline. You can look at the rest of the details yourself. Or I'm sure Prosecutor Sadmonk over there would love to perform it for you after court.
So basically it's a story about a man cheating his sober bill. Kind of petty, isn't it?
Is that really all you have to say about the classic story? Time sober is a well-known staple of...
Objection!
Of Raga Code, of the skill of the artist is critical in... Fine, so you studied a lot. But we haven't time for a lecture detour right now, Prosecutor Sadmonk. Oh, I wanted to hear a little more, but I suppose it is off topic. Getting back to the matter at hand, Miss Syke, the witness stated the story I performed is called Toki Soba, otherwise known as Time Soba. Would you like to add this statement to the testimony?
Should I have the same note to the testimony? Yes, Your Honour. I'd like to have it added.
Very well.
The story where a man cheats his solar bill, right? Why do you think it didn't go over well? Well, I suppose I was a little nervous. It's a lot of pressure when you're the star of such an important show, you know? You nervous? I thought you'd be all calm and collected, but I guess even you can get stage fright, huh?
I wanted so badly to live up to the great name of UNO that I inherited. I guess I overperformed a little this time.
Wait, you went up as a stage name of a former member of the Tornado School, right?
That's right. The name belonged to one of Shisho's former disciples who died of an illness at a young age.
With the weight of a new name like that to carry on your shoulders, I can see why you were feeling the heat. Just like me. I'm carrying the weight of my entire agency on my shoulders right now.
In that case, I can count on your sympathy and have you go a little easier on me.
With the audience as his witness, Shuendo has a pretty unshakable alibi, doesn't he?
You're not giving up, are you? Where's the never say die spirit you displayed earlier?
Of course I'm not giving up, Simon. I just know Shuendo has something to do with this case.
How will you connect him to the crime when he has an alibi as strong as that?
I don't know just yet. I'm going to press his testimony and keep an eye out for contradictions.